So we're in New Ross. You probably just saw me doing fancy stuff with the Dunbrody. And me and James are going to swap bikes and ask each other questions about our bike sorts.
We're going to try.
We're going to try.
Yeah, it could be different. I just made sure to turn you down in case we can double, because I can hear you both. Alright, I'm going. How are you finding the position on my bike actually? Because I'm looking at you and your foot is like...
I actually love it, but my feet are like that on most bikes, which is actually not great. Go on.
Oh, thank you, Sonny.
No problem. I am nice crazy man.
Oh man, this is so smooth.
Question. How do you go about your daily life with that noise just all the time? How do you function with that? It's just amazing.
Naked.
Oh, I love it.
Don't forget the quick shifter now. I wouldn't hit that bump very hard if I was you.
I love your bike. Okay, here we'll start the video in properness now. Can I have it?
No. Give mine a rev. Rev it.
Huh?
Rev it.
Rev it.
Oh yes. Yes. I don't know what gear I'm in. I don't even know what gear I'm in. Get a gear position indicator.
I actually, do you know what? I will.
Yeah.
Because of the request of Moto Dragon, I will get a gear position indicator.
What do you think of the quick shifter?
I love quick shifters, and it's something that when I get the power commander for that, I might ask Ronan about it. Oh yes! Oh my god! I love this bike! Oh, that just feels so good.
Yeah.
And you see, the worst thing is, I know that bike can get there as fast, not actually that far off as fast as this can, but it just doesn't feel as good. The quick shifter definitely makes this bike that little bit more fun, you know?
Yeah.
And look, I know I'm kind of screwed because could I go very far in this one? I'm actually surprisingly comfortable again, but you know, that one is much more comfortable. That CBF is much more comfortable for me.
This is so comfortable.
I know.
I'm in heaven at the moment. Like, the seat on my bike is horrible, but this is just beautiful.
Yeah. It is very comfy. I have to say as well, I definitely need to firm up my suspension because this feels a lot pointier.
Oh, well, mine is like rock solid. But mine probably actually feels a lot nicer with you on it. Does it?
No, yours is absolutely fine for me. Yeah. It's actually pretty comfortable.
I find it like rock solid. Oh.
I could do this all day.
I have been doing all day. I seen your top box in my mirror. I was like, what is that?
Oh no, I do. I still do that all the time. It's very wide.
I will say though, this bike feels like it can handle quite nice.
Oh no, it does. It just the suspension needs to be a bit firmer.
But like it flicks. Whee!
Your downshifting is fantastic.
I need a blipper. Woo! Yeah, those Honda brakes.
They're just they're that little bit it's like you can't feel them right, that's all.
Yeah, like they have bite on them, but it's not there's no kind of progression to them.
Yes.
It's kind of like when you squeeze them, it's like that. Well, that's all you're getting.
Yes. Well, you see, you squeeze them, but it's actually stopping pretty quickly. It's just it doesn't feel like it is.
Yeah. It's kind of like a boat.
Yeah.
It's not turning. Turn.
Yeah, it's a bit bargey.
Yeah, very bargey.
But I think that's a lot to do with the suspension.
Yeah, I think so. I feel like there's no feel to it in the corners.
Yeah, and honestly, I think it's just a bit wallowy because of the suspension, which is my fault.
But then again, like, there's no drama with it, you know? Like with my bike, you kind of give it a lot of front brake because it goes like, whoa, and it dives.
It gets a bit squirrely, yeah.
Yeah.
That said, your bike is it's very composed until it's not. I'd say it'd catch you out.
Well, no, like that's the thing I love about that bike. You can be as aggressive as you want with it. It's only when you be stupid, it's going to catch you out. But
yeah.
It's so controlled. controlled. Like when you want it to be controlled and civilized, it is. I say you get it more, but I'm getting hit with a lot of wind.
No, that's on purpose, and it's interesting that you pointed it out, so well done. You see how low I have the screen?
Yeah, it's a cut.
No, that's it at its lowest point, right?
Oh,
so
you can adjust it.
You can adjust it, but I don't, because, for instance, right, if it was at its highest point for you, it'd be perfect, right?
Yeah.
But for me, the highest point would be hitting the wind where it's hitting you right now.
Yeah, so it hits you kind of right underneath your helmet, probably for you, and...
Yeah, no, it's actually hitting me in the chest for me, which is perfect.
Yeah.
That is so pretty.
That's lovely. Oh my god, look at it. Look at all the views.
So I will say, jumping off that onto this, which is I assume what some people will want to know is, do I still want one of these like every single day? This bike, this bike is amazing. It's just literally. Go on, sorry.
I was going to say what people need to understand about the MT10 is that it literally does everything. You know, like if you want to tour on it, you can. Yamaha sells stuff to tour on it. The only issue is that it's really, really thirsty. But I don't know, I can kind of live with that, to be completely honest.
Oh well, absolutely. Well, like,
it's kind of part of it. Everything about that bike, anything that you kind of go, I don't really like that, it kind of adds to it. Like,
yeah, you wouldn't get the noise and power without the fuel economy, you know what I mean?
No, exactly.
You see, the thing with the CBF, right, and it's why I didn't, because I could have, the money I spent on that bike, I could have invested into something a bit more hooligan-y.
Yeah.
But I decided not to, and that's because of toaster.
Yeah. Like that, for that, the 10 has no room. It has no room in the back, and the pegs are useless.
You may as well not have a passenger seat on this.
That's why. So I have the pegs removed because when I have my toes up on the pegs, the back of my boot gets caught.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So what do you think of the MT10 now? Because you've already ridden it. But
I love it. Yeah. That's
but now you've got to ridden it on like different roads now. Like you actually open up.
Yeah, I've ridden it on the roads I know. I really like it. Still, you know, it's as you said. It's honestly, it's kind of like the perfect bike, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
If I put it to you this way, right? If I didn't already have the Magna, and I'm unable to sell the Magna for many, many reasons, but if I didn't already have the Magna and I hadn't gotten the Gixxer off my uncle, thank you again, uncle, who I won't name just in case, but you know, if I didn't have those things, and if I wasn't in a position to own the CBF as a third bike, which is frankly, it's ridiculous that I have 3 bikes if you think about it. But if I could only have one, and that was it, it'd have to be one of these or the FTR, because I got to ride the FTR around the car park, and just around the car park I was in love with it, but I think this is more comfortable.
Yeah, like at least with that bike, you know, I'm not going to bash like Indian, but you know, you're getting like I know than me with my faulty gearbox, but you're getting kind of, you know.
Yeah, but that's it. It doesn't matter.
You're getting Japanese tank reliability. Like even though my gearbox went, it was sorted. You know, it was sorted in the day. All the parts are ordered.
Well, that's it. You knew that was a freak accident because it's a Yamaha.
Yeah.
No, and I completely agree with you. Like if someone said, "Here's some money, buy an FTR or an MT10," I'd probably have to go with the MT10 because as well, they're considerably cheaper than an FTR. Hopefully Grant parks like a normal human this time.
No, he won't.
He probably won't. How comfortable are you right now?
Very comfortable.
And that's honestly, that is like, I know it's a ridiculous thing to...
Hi Grant.
I know it's a ridiculous thing to like buy a bike for, but it is part of it because, like, get up behind you there. Scooch up.
Oh!
Like, this is with me in front of you now.
Oh god!
Like, we both fit.
I'm sitting on my balls, I don't like it!
Do you wanna go for a quick spin?
Okay. Oh man. You know what, it sounds lovely from back here. Oh. I'm actually Grant, pray for me. If I die, you can have the MT10.
But you are a lot heavier than Toaster.
All I can see is your head. Oh, I don't like this.
but you see how much space.
But you know what? It's actually so comfortable.
But that's what I brought. Like it is, and that's what part of the way I got it.
Yeah, and like when you were on, do you remember when we were up in Rollins and you sat in the back of mine?
Yeah.
Sure, you'd nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't like this.
but you see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's grand.
Absolutely. There's just something so emasculating, or demasculating I should say, about being on the back of a bike.
And to finish it off, do you have any other questions for me about the bike?
Can I get off?
Sure, do you really want to get off now though? You'll have to walk.
Yeah, I'll walk back. So are you happy with your purchase? That'd be the main thing. Considering you were hemming and hawing about different bikes.
I was. Yeah.
And then, I don't know, it kind of felt like a rush decision for me because, you know, we were talking for ages about different bikes, blah, 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 and then all of a sudden you buy this.
But see, that's kind of why I got it, because it popped up.
Oh, it's gravel.
It's alright, I'm well used to riding on gravel.
Oh.
Do you know why it was rushed? And I agree with you, it was a bit of a snap decision, because I was looking at the V-Strams, I was looking at all that, and I just didn't really want an adventure, you know, like they're more for adventuring, you know what I mean? And
oh my god, sorry, this is an adventure for me.
The reason I didn't go with the kind of the adventure-y route is just how they deliver power.
Yeah.
Like, I like them, and I got to test ride a V-1000 off camera because the guy didn't want his bike on camera, which is fair enough. And I really liked it. Absolutely nothing bad to say about it, but it just, when I test rode this, you know when you test ride a bike and you're like, yeah, I get it. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. Like, I took this off away from Franklin for about 3 hours.
Oh, wow, okay.
And I came back, and well, it was a big investment for me, and I think Keith knew that.
Yeah.
And when I came back, I was 100% certain, no doubt in my mind. The only thing I absolutely hated was the sound. So that's why I changed it so quickly.
Well, that didn't last long anyway.
No, exactly.
We're going to fly by him? Oh no.
Will we fly by him?
Oh my god!
It has some go on it, even with you on it. Wheelies!
Oh my, no, don't!
But do you get it?
I get it 100%. I always see the appeal to these bikes, because if you wanted a hooligan one, you could have just got a CB1000.
Would I have this as my only bike? Probably not.
I pissed myself.
Moto Dragon's first pillion ride in a long time. How'd it feel?
That was so scary. Oh. Grant, your turn.
But anyway, so do you have any questions to finish up the video on the CBF?
I've already asked, but are you happy?
I am very happy.
That is the main thing.
I am happy. Would I be happier if I owned one of them as well?
I think everyone would.
That's a bike.
I think these two would be winning combo.
Absolutely, yeah, I agree. If you had money to burn, the two of those bikes, definitely.
Yeah, but for my little ride on it, it's actually a very nice bike.
Yep, all right.
And I think it's a good purchase, and it fits you.
It does.
A lot better than that.
Oh, that's actually pretty comfortable. It's just that's more comfortable.
You just look very weird on it though.
Yeah, that's fair. So if you've watched, thanks for watching. If you've liked the video, then hit the like and subscribe buttons. Special thank you, as always, to my patrons. And there you go. That's a different thing. That's a different thing. My OnlyFans
I subscribe to that one.
My OnlyFans is when I'll be like,
oh, I'm gonna add some sexy music to this.
So sweaty.
You're sweaty. I think I left a puddle on your seat.
And on that note, adios.
Oh, God.
Outro crew. Yeah, we're here again because I like it here, and that's Grant. That's just going to be one big bleep. Okay, bye.